Are you finding it hard to make friends in a new country as an adult? Well, we all go through these things. Well, good for you. You are at the right place if you're watching my video. My name is Ra-vi-taal. I was born and brought up in India and I moved to Israel 3 years ago, and I went through a bunch of experiences, especially when it comes to making new connections and creating those friendships. It is hard, but I'm going to share my experiences today. So get your popcorn, get your notebook, and note this down. So as a child, making friends is so easy, right? I mean, you just keep them adding to your list. You have your childhood friends, you have your school friends, you have your neighborhood friends, you have your cousins who are your friends, then you have your cousin's cousin who is your friend, and the list just keeps going on. I mean, it's insane. But as you grow up, you have inhibitions and it's embarrassing talking to new people, and there's a stigma around like making friends in adulthood because you feel like only your childhood friends could be like your lifelong friends, and your adult friends are like, it's only transactional, it's only for the work, it's only for something else, and you don't want to put in that extra effort to create the friendships that you probably created in your childhood. But that's a wrong approach, I would say. Things have changed, the world is changing, people are changing the way they behave with each other. So I feel like this is the time to like really express and share my experience, especially when you're moving to a new country. Like I knew I was moving to Israel. I got in touch with a couple of friends who were already living here, and it's embarrassing because you're not in touch with them and all of a sudden you're messaging them. It's weird. I mean, it's weird and embarrassing, but you have to do that. Like, get in touch with them, try and like establish that initial bond that probably like new friends would have, because it really helps. When you come here, they are the people who will help you. They're the people who will give you tips of, oh, you could get the best groceries from here, you could get the cheapest furniture from here, oh, you could like go to this Facebook group and ask for help. These are people who will give you the tips because they went through the same experience that you will be going through. What if you don't know anybody? It's fine. I'll tell you what, like if you're attending a university, it's different because you will eventually make friends. You'll be friends with your classmates. But what if you're a person who's not going to university, who's only like going to work, like a normal adult person would do? So I think in that case, try and become friends with your colleagues, because that really helps. It's nice to like find friends in your colleagues. I think it's nice to begin with, and eventually I think the best part, especially in Israel, is that because everybody is so well connected, if you become friends with someone, most likely they will invite you to a Shabbat dinner or to, I don't know, a Thursday night party or something like that. Don't say no. Go to that party even if you're not in that headspace to attend that party, because that's your chance to meet a group of new people and make new connections. So it's all connected, you know what I mean? It can be like really taxing. I have so many things to do, I have to do this, I have to do that. Yeah, like everybody has things to do, but if you want to make friends, you have to step out of your comfort zone to get these things done. All right, so don't say no to an invite, and if you get an invite, please go. And you know what, even if you don't get an invite, the best thing is you can invite your colleagues or your friends for a dinner, or just to hang out at the bar. And even if they say no, it's okay, because eventually when they plan something, they will have you on the top of their minds thinking, oh, like she invited me, so I should invite her. So it's very like give and take as well. So if you don't get an invite, you host a party. So the next point is not for everybody, because not everybody loves social media. I'm the kind of person who is, I wouldn't say like very active, but I'm active on social media. I was a very Instagram person, and then when I came to Israel, I think I switched to LinkedIn and Facebook more, because that's where Israelis are most of the time. And it took me a while to understand, but I'm telling you, if you're coming to Israel specifically, be very active on Facebook and LinkedIn. That's where your audience is. Just be like social, like engage with other people's posts, even if you don't know them. Like if they have a nice picture of a night, or if they've posted a nice post, just leave a nice comment. I think that's a great icebreaker. That way they know, oh, you exist, and there's this person who's trying to like engage with their post and like want to be friends. And things just like snowball from there, and it really like keeps the conversation going, and you never know. To be honest, for the longest time, because I thought it was totally cringe worthy to be on TikTok, but I realized that everybody is on TikTok. Like especially if you're in Israel, everybody, doesn't matter like how old you are, all people, all ages are on TikTok. So I'm like, okay, let's be on TikTok and see. Like, it wouldn't bother, right? I just became friends with a lot of people. In fact, yesterday I went for dinner with a person who I saw on TikTok, became connections on LinkedIn, and we just like said, okay, yeah, let's just catch up for dinner. Yeah. So that's pretty much how it happened. Okay, the next tip is like super interesting. This is like, if something interests you, like, I don't want to call it like social events, but this is the place where people really like make good connections. This could be a soccer game or a dance class or attending a yoga event together. I think this is like the best thing you could ever do with someone and have shared experiences with, because friends usually like bond on a deeper level when you have shared experiences. So if you feel like, oh, like this person could be interested in a dance class, invite them for a dance class, go together, have fun. You don't have to be like the best person, but the fact that you're enjoying with this person really makes a difference. In fact, like for me, this experience really worked well when I was like back in India. Not here so much because I've not been dancing so much, but back in India, when I switched my career from pharma MBA to full-time dancing, obviously I knew nobody from the professional dancing world because I was switching careers altogether. But because I started dancing with a couple of people in a dance studio, we eventually became friends, and we like started to hang out together, go for movies, film videos together. It really makes a difference. So go for an activity together that will really establish a great bond. All right, so the next thing is adding value. Now, what I mean by adding value is, bring something to the table. Like, imagine your childhood group. Like, what would you remember about this person? Maybe this person was too energetic, so it was like the best vibe with this person. There was this one friend who was like crazy about Bollywood movies and just like be so dramatic, that would add like a little drama flavor. Or there was somebody who would get a nice conversation to the table. These things really help because we as humans are looking to progress and like to catch on good things all the time. So that really makes a difference, and adding your personal flavor to your friend circle really makes a difference. And last but not the least, connect and reconnect with your old friends. What I mean by that is, in the midst of a busy schedule, it's easy to disconnect, and 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, you're gonna be like, oh shit, like I should have kept in touch with this person because he or she was such a good friend. But it doesn't work that way. You have to put in that effort.
Just leave them a message, ask them how they're doing, just check up on them. And most of my friends actually do that with me, and I also do that with them. Even if you don't talk to them on a daily basis, just maybe like drop in once a month, once in 2 months, once in 6 months. It doesn't really matter, but checking up on your friends is very important. And I think specifically with me, because most of my friends, closest friends, are all abroad. We are not in the same country, and we struggle a lot with a lot of emotions, but we catch up once a month at least to speak about it and just to like rant and get it all out. It feels really good. And the best part is we are having shared experiences in different countries, you know what I mean? Because we are all like new immigrants, experiencing different cultures. It's nice to like speak about it with them. Yeah, be in touch with your old friends. Don't forget them when you have your new ones. And that's pretty much it. I am so glad I made this video. It was very random. I didn't even think about it. I was like, I would want to share my experiences, but I wasn't sure if I should, but I'm glad I did it. If you want to hear about my experiences, about anything, go in the comment section, leave a comment, and I will try and create such videos about life experiences. It's very important. It's very important for me that I share my experiences with you so that, I don't want you to think that, oh, there's no one like me. There are people like you, and I want to tell you, if you're watching this video, you have me. I am open to connect on LinkedIn or on Instagram. Till then, be safe, be healthy, and I will see you next time.